Hey guys, this is Seth here with a rather interesting video. It's anything special. It's not debug mode. It's nothing of that sort. It's just a little channel update. The final, what will likely be the final video of the year. As far as I know, by the time this goes up and you guys are able to see this, everything should be, you should be getting the little Terraria episode I uploaded, along with, the video of the pinball gaming marathon that I did yesterday, the 26th. And other than that, there's no other videos, to do besides this. So this is indeed the final video I need to do before New Year's. As for streaming, the only other stream I have to do is the New Year's party stream that's going to be happening starting 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on New Year's Eve and going all the way to 4 o'clock a.m. or so on New Year's Day. But I did want to touch upon some things, some pretty important things. The first thing I really do want to mention is pretty much what's going to happen, what's going to happen for the channel very soon. Most immediate stuff as it for now. It's really nothing huge per se. By the way, there's no music playing in the background because this is a really important update, and I really would like it if you guys actually heard everything I was able to say without, some music in the background distracting you. So, but no, it's I have some pretty big plans. I didn't even know he started using Twitter again. That's interesting. No, I was trying to say that that I am still in the winter break. I did actually get quite a few gifts for Christmas. Gifts. It's nothing bad. It's no bad gifts at all. But I will say that there were quite a few of them. New Super Mario Bros. 2, pretty much every Halo game on the 360 except Halo Anniversary and Halo 2. Which one? Halo Anniversary and Halo something. There were two. It was Halo 2, I think. Halo Anniversary and Halo 2. I think those were the ones. I got Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games on 3DS. I got Sonic Generations again on 360 because I can't get enough of that game apparently. Quite a few things, Mario Sports Mix, Prototype 1 and 2, Star Fox 64 3D. Quite a few games I got for Christmas. It's pretty cool what I got, but needless to say, I am still on Christmas break and New Year's break for another week. So don't expect any more anything gameplay, any of my normal scheduled videos for another week. Actually, it won't be for another 2 weeks. January 6, 2013. Is when the Sonic News Show will be returning for its next season, the season premiere, and in that same week I am going to get back to normality in the schedule. However, there's going to be a very notable difference. There will be a big schedule change. Now, it's not removing any games, it's just rearranging a few, because it has been brought to my attention that apparently there may be some unnecessary video spamming that I'm doing by accident. It's not really, my intent to cause that to happen. It's in the case of, say, Terraria, where my intent is to maybe get an episode or two up, but some cases there's just things that don't go quite right in the game. Like when it came to the Wall of Flesh, for example. I thought the Wall of Flesh would take an episode or two. Instead, it took 6-7 episodes because I kept getting killed or something kept me from getting down there to battle them. So it's not so much that I'm purposely trying to put up video spam or anything like that. It's just, you know, you can't help it when things don't go quite according to plan, and what happens is you end up having to put up even more episodes than before. But it has been brought to my attention that apparently there might be some video spamming problems. So what I did decide to do is, now here is the current schedule. On Sundays I usually put up the Sonic News Show that I did onto YouTube on that day. On Monday is the day I usually had the 4 main playthroughs. In the case of this recording, it's Sonic CD, Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. By the way, that didn't actually get played during the Pinball Marathon. Don't ask me. My rage quitting kind of beat me to it. But Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, Sonic CD, Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan, and what else? Tetris 2. There's that. Then of course Tuesday is for Terraria. Wednesday and Thursday are days off. Friday is debug mode, and Saturday is Board Game Online. Now, it has been brought to my attention, as I said, that there has been too much videos being put up per day in some cases. So I'm going to take half of the playthroughs that I do on Monday and do them on Thursday instead. I'm trying so hard not to keep my mind. I'm trying so hard to keep my mind out of the gutter there. Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, they'll all remain the same. But Thursday is going to become a day for 2 other game playthroughs. I don't know what they're going to be yet. I think it's just going to be dependent on whatever it is I'm in the mood for. Like, for example, if I'm in the mood for doing an episode of Pokemon Pinball and Tetris on Monday, then on Thursday I'll reserve Sonic CD and Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan for. So, or in another week it might be the opposite, you know. I think it's just going to be half of the main playthroughs on Monday and then half of the main playthroughs on Thursday. The main thing I try to do is make sure there was as many videos as possible on the channel, and, you know, to kind of keep things going. But there is a point where I don't want to put up like 5-6 videos per day, because that's really unnecessary. But I think the limit I am sticking with for videos, maybe 3. 3 per day. Maybe 4. I don't know yet. But I think 3 is... No, I think 3 is the limit. And that's only if there's like special stuff I need to upload too. You know, like in the case of today, is going to be 3 videos, including this one. So it really just depends on exactly how you go about this. But I can confirm to you that the schedule will be getting a slight change when the new year starts, or like when the schedule returns. But it's really just taking to the playthroughs for Monday and then just making them reserved for Thursday instead. That's really the only change that's going to happen. Of course, as soon as I do start doing videos again, you'll know, obviously. But the main thing I'm going to be dealing with for next week, Sonic Marathon 3 and Knuckles begins tomorrow morning, where I am in my time zone. It begins 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to make sure I'm up about 30 minutes to an hour before then, so that way I can actually catch, you know, the start of it and observe it, and maybe even join in on TeamSpeak with them. Because I am, of course, you guys are well aware that I've actually spoken to the Respawn Point guys a few times, especially Zach. So this isn't going to be some... I'm not going to be watching strangers by any means, but I can tell you this much. Don't expect much from me for the next week, since the marathon's going on. My focus will be on them. You know, I want to see how they do, and, you know, join in for any lulls that take place, and etc., etc. If anything I record comes up unexpected, you'll know. Because I usually put up the videos eventually anyway, so... Yeah, I don't like doing bulletins all that much. If I do any important things, it's on my Twitter, so following me on Twitter, SSF971 on Twitter, helps out a lot, because that's usually where I do details about any gaming streams I did, or like anything of that sort that wasn't actually announced on the YouTube channel. So there is that. But there is another thing I should touch upon that may or may not be controversial. Depends on how you see it, I guess. One thing I do have plans on coming next year is I want to see about getting my YouTube channel partnered. I want to make my YouTube channel a partnership channel, so that way things are a lot more simple for me. I can schedule videos, and that would be so much easier for me, because then I can just record whenever the hell I want and then upload it to YouTube and make it so it only goes up on a certain time and day, so that way I can schedule shit much easier, you know. I don't need to record on that specific day just to get it done. I can record it whenever, you know. You know, I'd have custom thumbnails and a lot more stuff. Being a partner on YouTube will come a long way, and plus it'll also mean extra money as well. And that extra money will come in handy very nicely, not just because of the fact that, you know, I'm not saying I'm a seller or anything, but it could come in handy in getting things like a capture card and being able to give more content for you guys. But it's not going to be right this minute. It probably won't be until after my birthday, I think, that I start, you know, getting that covered. And I should note that I will be turning 21 in April, so yeah. But I am fully intent on doing that. But other than that, just expect the usual thing, you know. The Sonic News Show is going to be in Season 4. I'm hoping to get some new I'm waiting until like immediately after New Year's to start recording new stuff, like a new ending and a new intro for the Sonic News Show. I just haven't had the chance yet, because obviously it's Christmas time, so my time has been rather limited. But I am hoping for the best, that, you know, all of you do enjoy the content that's to come. I mean, Terraria is really looking strong, and I'm really proud of how far it's gotten. I mean, it's nearly 150 episodes in now, and as far as I know, no one else has done that many Terraria episodes on a YouTube channel before. Of course, to be fair, quite a few of the episodes are just these 5-minute, 10-minute long episodes that aren't really that huge. But I will say this much: I am really enjoying making content for you guys, and I do apologize a lot for the long hiatus I had in making videos for you guys. I know that really hurt any early views I had, but I think I am recovered now. I think I have finally recovered from that hiatus on YouTube. It's just now I need to keep that going so that way I can up the views even more. Will I be able to do that? I don't know, but 400 subscribers later, it's no doubt in my mind, I think I'm getting places, and I hope you guys are really, you know, helping that out. You know, if it weren't for me, you guys, my channel wouldn't be the way it is. You know, if it weren't for you all watching, I never would be in the situation I was right now. I mean, it's the same case with the Sonic News Show. It's only gotten as far as it has because of you guys watching. You know, it doesn't matter how many videos I do, how many videos of Terraria I make, how much I rage at Sonic CD or whatever. That won't be anything unless I don't have anyone that's getting entertained by it. And, you know, you guys are the reason why I'm still going on here. If it were not for that fact, I would be nowhere near where I am today. I mean, sure, I am a part of Sonic Paradox, it's obvious of that, and I think that some fans are just subscribing to me not because of my videos or my content, but simply because of the fact that I'm a Sonic Paradox staff member, and, And I like the fact you guys are recognizing that. It's just don't. It's not just that. I might have some Sonic stuff for you guys too, but my channel isn't Sonic only. I mean, I have a series that's got 150 videos, like I said, that isn't Sonic. I have Mario games being played on here. I have Pokemon games being played on here. It's not just Sonic that I play on here, and I know that everything looks Sonic, like the background Sonic. I'm just acknowledging my origins, I'm just acknowledging the fact that I'm a Sonic fan, and that's exactly what I am. But I mean, pretty much. But I can't stress enough how much you guys have really helped me out. I mean, it's just, it really is saying a lot how much this channel has gone, and I hope to see you guys, in 2013, and we will see how things go. I hope you guys stick around, because I can tell you this right now, it's a really, really fun ride. Of course, with Terraria, it's going to be a nice little series coming up. I mean, with me getting all that stuff done, hopefully, I'm gradually starting to make progress in hard mode now, finally, and I am hoping that soon I can finally finish the main playthrough of Terraria and move on to other things. But for now, that's going to be down the line. But I did want to give you guys some previews on what's to come in 2013. It's been a long year, rather interesting year at times, maybe good, maybe bad, but here's hoping 2013 ends up being a kick-ass year for the channel, and here's hoping for the best. But for now, I hope all of you have had a great 2012, and I will see you all in 2013. But if you do want to catch me one more time before the year's out, take a gander at the New Year's Eve party stream that I'll be doing. Like I said, 5 p.m. Eastern Time on New Year's Eve, and it's going to run all the way until 4 a.m. on New Year's Day. So it's going to be almost a 12-hour stream, and it will also be the first stream that will be using with XSplit. It will be another good test stream. I've lowered the bit rate now, so hopefully any audio problems I had with the Sonic shows, when I was doing the Sonic shows, my little portion in the Sonic shows VGM-a-thon streams, I'm hoping that I fixed the audio a bit. I don't know for sure, but but indeed, the XSplit will be used for the first time during that stream. Why not? I mean, it is a good way to start the new year with the new software. It's going to be the first time I've ever used that software in the SP stream. So, and plus it'll make E3 coverage a lot easier too, because that means I can just jot down, I could just put down all the latest news and everything like that. So it'll be so much easier. Oh my god, it'll make the coverage even better too. Eventually I am going to migrate to XSplit permanently, but for now I just want to keep doing tests so I can get everything sorted out, and just work things out, because not to mention I also have to readjust game audio too, so that way it goes well. But from what I can tell, XSplit does run a little bit better runs better in quality, or not quality, but CPU usage compared to Procaster. So maybe, just maybe, I might be able to play games that I wasn't able to play before because they were so laggy. But that's something reserved for later. I've gone on and on enough about this as it is, but like I was saying, have a great 2000. I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and I will see you all in 2013, and January 6th or 7th depending on if you watch the Sonic News Show episode, season premiere or not, for the return of to normality. But for now, this is us signing out. Happy New Year, guys. Sayonara for now.